Yo, how y'all doing? Today is gonna be a little tutorial video, I think, maybe, whatever. It's just, how does one play Captain Squawk? See, this character is mainly assist, but you can turn this assist character into, like, god tier sniping. So, I'm playing, Gardens and Graveyards on Seeds of Time, and I'm just gonna run through this video. So mainly as Captain Squawk, you wanna flank the team. You wanna spawn anything you can. See, right now the whole team is coming at me, so you gotta go instantly in your barrel, because you don't want, because you know you're gonna get taken out right away. So right now you try to pick off anybody you can, and basically right now you're expecting to die, so you just try to do as much damage as you can. You kind of want to see who's actually on the other team, because it's just, if it's just filled with noobs, then you can just pick them off. But if it's filled with actually experienced players, then never go down the middle. See, I'm always going on to the left or to the right, because if you go down straight to the middle, then you have a high possibility of getting picked off right away. Yeah. So I'm just throwing in shots. I'm not expecting to get any kills. I'm just trying to do as much damage, so any healers can do anything. See, I did not notice any healers, so that's kind of why I'm just going straight up, like not actually going in for kills, just doing damage. And right now, this is the kind of awkward moment. There's a chomper in the ground. I want to go up and kill that guy, but I know I'm probably gonna get ambushed, like this all-star right now. But luckily, he did not get eaten, so I'm just picking away at the enemy. So I spawn in, and I don't know why I did this, but I kind of went right down the middle. The reason why, again, because if there's a future cactus, don't go right down the middle, because if it's good, because this guy was ranked like 2,900, I would have been picked off right away. See, he's just trying to shoot at me. I'm getting shot at. And then I'm trying to go on my parrot. My parrot's not working. Everything's happening right now. Everything's like, at this moment, like, oh gosh, what's happening? So, see, now it's kind of like the point where our team has to go down the middle. So I just go straight for the cactus, knowing that okay, we're plowing through a bit. I noticed that they have a lot of kernel corns and they're not focusing, so I try to drop down my explosion. It doesn't do much. Just going straight for the head, trying to pick off anybody I can. But of course, the future cactus comes by. So luckily, the teleporter was actually on the right side, because if it was on the left, it's a lot more open area. But this one has like pillars around it, so if it was on the left side, the gameplay would be totally different. I would probably not be going to the teleporter at all, because the teleporter to the left side does not give as much, like, Deadbeard kind of terrain. It's more of just like a pathway right to the teleporter. See, with this one, it has pillars, it has multiple buildings on left, right, center. So this is a great spot. So now I'm trying not to engage as much, because I like the more like people die, the more they change, and now the more choppers they're getting. But still, they're getting tons and tons of kernel corns, which is good, because it doesn't do much damage at long range. So I'm just trying to pick off the weak as normal, going for one guy. And I'm like kind of in the back of the spawn. This is a mistake. I shouldn't have engaged on that kernel corn, because he was most likely gonna die. And now I get 3 teamed on, and then I die. So that was kind of a mistake by me, because I didn't want to go up that high, but I want to get that 1 kill leave. But then I kind of got a little greedy. And with Deadbeard, especially this character, which is a assist character, it's not very good to go get greedy. So my friend is about to get killed right now. I try to go for the headshot. I do get the headshot, but it's not enough damage. And anytime you're in like a close range, depending on how big the character that you're fighting, like a citron, kernel corn, not a pea shooter, like a cactus though. If you're close up, you could aim down your sight too and get like a quick drag shot, like right to the body, like 39 damage, and then use your flamethrower. I was thinking of the gun. I couldn't think of it. So you just kind of like want to slowly damage them, but like you should never get to the point where you actually have to use your flamethrower like a lot. Only if it's at like dire situations where you're like, I have to do it to escape, which should never be happening, because as a dead beard you should never be in front line. So yeah, what I really like about this gameplay is our team. Spoiler alert, we do not actually end up winning this, but like the way that we see the other team is like just choking us at this choke point. So it's actually good to switch that. Like I was going to switch to an imp right away, just to gravity grenade and then just pick them off easily. But then I realized I forgot that I could use my drone at this point, which is really good. See right here, you just like slowly peek your way in. You just take out the Gatling pea shooter. Everybody's on the dinosaur. You drop that down, get 2 kills, and then yeah, and then you just pick them off from there. Since my drone was just killed, I expect it to be in the air a little bit longer just so I can finish that guy off, but I think it was, I forget, I think it was like the cactus that got me, I don't know, or another Colonel Corn. So yeah, the gravity grenade again, this is like the best spot for imps because there's so many like choke points on this map. Even though it's so open, like the amount of choke points like under the dinosaur, on top of the dinosaur, left side, left tunnel, right tunnel, just straight up, like once you get through the portals, you can just straight up choke them through the top or bottom. So this is like a really good spot for imps. I was like, again, I was going to switch to I mastered all my imps, but just to like get our team going like faster, I was gonna go straight to Little Drake because of the fire damage. But I decided just to go with drone, and our team is slowly pushing in. And like what I really like about this though, like I made a mistake. I've been making a lot of mistakes right at this area because they're pushing so high up. I haven't like been backing up lately. I haven't like been backing up actually at all. I've just been keep going forward. But like once the Colonel Corns start like rushing, I'm not turning back. I'm just still going at them. So that's kind of a mistake. See right here, I have to use my flamethrower just to get him off because everything is going so fast. I have no time to aim down my barrel, get a good headshot. And another thing about Captain Squawk, since it takes so long to aim down the sight, you wanna like you wanna try to shoot at like the good times. You wanna predict when the so and so is moving over there, so you have right timing and everything. The reason why I'm reviving, you know, quest purposes, all that. Revive 5 zombies, just got my first one. And so yeah, like again, see, since there's 2 Colonel Corns up here, you see how I'm not shooting right away. I'm like aiming for their head, which is you want to do that basically the entire time you're doing this, because if you're just going in shooting, just spraying bullets everywhere, you're not gonna get a high accuracy. And I believe like the better accuracy you get, like you might not get a lot of kills, but still like the better accuracy you get, like it's progress. You might not get a lot of kills by having good accuracy. You might just get assists over assist, or maybe just do damage and not get assists at all. But like the better accuracy you get, the likelier the next game you're gonna get better kills, and then so forth, and then so forth. So yeah, this map, I was like, once this Colonel Corn was choke pointing us at this, I was like, okay, it's either I go imp or all-star. I can place my barriers, I can plop it imp in there. But then I was thinking that if I use my cannon, not my cannon rodeo, my barrel blast, I would have only gotten 1, but I did prefer to stick with Captain Squawk just to level him up to level 10. But yeah, I just stayed with him just to do that. But I was gonna go to, it was like before I was gonna go to Imp, this time I was gonna go to All-Star, but I was just gonna level up just to get this one. And then after I switched to All-Star, and then I went to Engineer because they were choke pointing us so hard that I needed to throw a stun in there and just like wipe them with my I forget oh, I'm forgetting. The machine gun thing. I was gonna just like wipe them with that, but they had so many like chompers. Usually I would just stun them, but they wouldn't stop us. Luckily, we actually captured this point. But then, yeah, we kind of got destroyed afterwards. Which is actually not in this video because it would go so long, and then I switched off of I went to engineer originally, but this wasn't going to be part of the video. So I'm in a dire situation. I don't know why I'm pushing up so hard. I'm kind of panicking right now because I'm being hit from 5 different places. There's nothing else to do. There's a million kernel corns, and I was gonna actually switch to another deadbeer just to get the extra, not the extra damage, but just like the fast pace. I was gonna switch to a lot of characters in this, and then I reached to level 10. I was like, okay, let's go to engineer now. And then I switched off, and I kept on going, and we somehow got far, but we didn't win. So yeah, that is how to play Captain Squawk. How to, remember, if you're in a fight, you want to disengage. How not to rush in, and yeah, if you get Captain Squawk, watch this video, and it's a